Hey guys, welcome back to Blaze Goddess Tarot. For today's pick a card reading, we are looking into will you get that raise or that promotion? You got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Go ahead and pause the reading and pick the pile that calls out to you the most. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. Before we get into it, I do want to say that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description at blazegoddess.com. And if this reading resonates, please subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So this is just a quick, quick Queen of Swords. Maybe you have a boss that's already promising you a raise, but this is going to be a quick, will you get a raise or promotion? Will pile number 1 get the raise promotion? You got the Wheel of Fortune. Will they get the raise or promotion? Got the Ten of Pentacles. I wasn't expecting to get this many cards, but we're going to try to fit them. You have the Nine of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Three of Wands. You have the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Two more cards. Will they get the raise? Ace of Cups. Five of Wands. I feel like overall, yes. Because you have more positive cards than negative. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Wands. Let me show that for you real quick. You see the Ten of Wands. See, immediately when the Wheel of Fortune came out, I knew this was going to be one of those situations that requires a lot of obstacles. You might have to have certain type of requirements. Maybe you have to do a certain amount of things with the company before you can progress. I feel like it will take time. You do have to be patient. Like, you kind of have to show your worth off a little bit with the Queen of Pentacles. But I kind of want to pull these down. And I usually don't mess with how the cards are laid out, but I'm really getting called to put the good cards in one side and the more negative cards on another side. Because this over here is basically the yes. You got the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So those three cards is the yes cards, okay? Those are the 100% yes cards. Even with the Ace of Cups, but with those three cards, that's the ones that are screaming yes to me, okay? Because the Nine of Cups talks about, you know, having that wish fulfillment. The Ten of Pentacles talks about long-term success, you know, the practical part of it. The Wheel of Fortune talks about eventually. And I say eventually because then you have the Three of Wands beside it. So, I feel like for some of y'all, you're actually going to lose this job or leave this job. And then you're going to have this Ace of Cups of, you know, finally having better. You know, finally having another job where they do value. Because you do have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. you know, basically being abandoned. You have the Three of Swords, and then you have the Five of Wands. So I feel like there was a lot of fights, there was a lot of conflict. So maybe you won't get this raise. Like, I feel for some of y'all, you either fight for this raise, or you go and relocate, and then you find that you have a raise increase with employment, just in general. Like, you leave a job and find another one that's twice your pay type energy. But I feel like with the Five of Wands, I feel like either way, whichever side you resonate on, there is a lot of drama, there's a lot of conflict. It's not going to be easy. I feel like it is possible, though. If you want to stick it out with this one job, then you could fight hard enough and get it. But I feel like for a big portion of y'all, you're going to have to relocate with the Three of Swords. The one you're thinking of might not give you a raise, and you might get heartbroken with the Three of Swords. But then you relocate with the Three of Wands to a place that actually values you and actually gives you what you want. I feel like a big portion of y'all are going to find a different job. But overall, your money's going to increase somehow. Either they switch you to a job that you don't really like, or you have to sit with something you don't really like for a while before reaching something. There's just some type of negative aspect to this. But yes, you will finally reach whatever type of situation you need to take on to get some type of money raise, either with this employment or outside of it. But I feel like your wish will be granted because you're going to continue to take that action for yourself. Like, the Nine of Cups has been in the middle of this energy the entire time, even with me moving them around. And I think that really has to go with how driven you are for yourself. And I think if you stick to that energy, you stay, asking for what you want, you're going to receive. You just gotta have to hang in there. Especially with the Ten of Wands, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Fool at the bottom of the deck. But then, after that, I'm not going to pull any more cards, but after that, then you have the Five of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. It's going to take you a while. There is going to be hurt feelings, but there is a brighter outcome. With the Ten of Wands, it does talk about the struggle. It talks about overcoming it. Still carrying it on. But the Nine of Pentacles talks about, self-worth, showing up for yourself. Being about yourself. And then the Fool, I feel like for a big portion of y'all are going to take the leap onto another career path or onto the next level. But I feel like y'all are going to reach, a next level period. Either with them or without them. Alright, pile number 1. That is all I got for you. If this reading resonated, please subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description at blazegoddess.com. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. Before we get into it, I do want to say that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description at blazegoddess.com. And if this reading resonates, please subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. This is a super quick, will you get a raise or a promotion? Whatever you're asking for. And we're just going to go ahead and dive into it. So, will pile number 2 get a raise? Little pile number 2. Little pile number 2. Got the 6 of Cups. Little pile number 2. Got the 3 of Pentacles. Little pile number 2. Get the raise. Got the 10 of Wands. Got the 7 of Swords. And then you got the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh. I've never done that before. And I think it's funny because it really has something to do with your cards. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Swords. Figures, okay? But I'm gonna have it where you can see the tip of it. But no, I'm being so for real. Me knocking into my whole table basically describes what's happening. I'm gonna be so honest with you. No, you're not. I'm just gonna say it plain and simple. If you, in case you just wanted the yes or no, it's a no. Because I feel like personally, what's going to happen is really crappy, okay? Because you got the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, which led me to believe, you know, oh, you know, these look like positive cards. It looks like another yes, you know, whoop-de-doo. But I still had a gut feeling that it was a no. And, like, it kind of confused me. I was like, wait, what? And then the 10 of Wands came out, and I was just like, oh, they're going to have to struggle. It's going to be a never-ending, you know, obstacle, you know. Then the 7 of Swords came out. That's where the table hit kind of resonates. Well, not even kind of. It really does resonate. Because it's like, they're going to put you through the ropes and the ringers, or whatever you want to use as a metaphor right now. They are going to put you through the mud. They are going to overwork you, overstimulate you. They're going to drain you, girl. Okay? And then with the 6 of Swords, that's when they're going to sweep the rug up under your feet. Yep, they're going to take advantage of you. They're going to take advantage of your work ethic, your energy, what you can bring to the team. But it's like the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, they're going to try to lead you on. They're going to be like, yeah, of course, you know, just as a management position, we have to make sure that you're doing this, this, and this. You know, oh, well, you got to do this requirement first. You know, you got to help us get this, this, and this done first. You know, you got to put some type of hours in. You know, this, that, and the fourth. And then when it comes time for your raise, they're going to be like, oh, well, we're not giving out raises right now. You know, sales haven't been the best. Or, you know, just some type of excuse so you don't get the money. And I feel like the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, yeah, because you even have the 8 of Pentacles peeking out. They're going to overwork you. And this is your moment. Like with the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, I feel like you kind of already know that. You kind of already feeling like that in case you're already kind of like going through the ringer, I guess you could say. Maybe you're at this stage and you're starting to realize like, hey, this is not right. And then you're going to start putting yourself forth. You know, you're going to start acting like your wage. But I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, it's basically, you know, you're meant to run across this video. You are meant to hear this right now. You know? It's like, it's like kind of drinking poison, you know? But yeah, like do little things at a time. Well, point number 2, what else do they need to know? Will they get the raise, promotion? The Ace of Wands. Will they get the raise, promotion? Yeah, you have the Three of Swords. And then you got Justice. What's the Ace of Wands here for? The Empress? What is Justice here for? Ace of Cups. I feel like it's going to get you to the point where you break out of your character, and then it's like you're going to kind of like lash out. And I feel like that's when you're going to get a raise. See, but with that, you kind of, it's kind of, you know, risky. Because it's like you obviously don't want to push them, because you don't want to overall just lose your job. I feel like they'll try to give you bonuses or rewards instead of a raise. Like, they might substitute it. Like, they might try to, like, buy you food or just temporary stuff. You know? Or just treat you sweetly. Help you and acknowledge you every day. You know, give you compliments and say you're doing a great job at work. But I'm going to stick with my gut. And my gut says that you're not getting a raise or a promotion. But I feel like you're going to get other things, you know. It's just not exactly what you want. But because I really do feel like with the Seven of Swords, I can't overlook that. That is 100% them sweeping it under your feet. It's like they're going to make the start of this, like when you switch positions or whatever, they're going to make it seem like super cool, super fun, super awesome, you know, all these great things, and then turn around and you realize, hey, they're not doing their part, but you're doing theirs. You know, you're doing yours. I feel like you're going to have to actually go to them and be the one to say it and put your foot down. But still, even then, like, let me clear these cards up. We'll keep these cards out though. But I want to see, so what if you confronted them? Like, what if you confronted them about the raise? You have the King of Pentacles. What if you confronted them about getting a raise? It's too many cards. What if number 2? Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. The Magician. The Hanged Woman. That's right. So I feel like if you confronted them and you said, hey, look, like if you took it to a professional level, match their energy, because you do have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, then they will match yours. Just remember what you're bringing to the table. Remember your worth, because it will be some type of conflict. It will be some type of argument. But I feel like if you hang in there, you will leave some type of idea on the table, or some type of, you know, why you deserve a raise, why you're worthy. And it's really going to make them think. And then you're end up going to be successful and get your raise. But I think they're just being sneaky, and they rather not give you a raise unless you push. You know, if like they can sneak it from under your feet without, you know, you noticing or, you know, you saying much to them, then of course they're going to do so. But alright, pile number 2, that is all I see for you. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description at blazegoddess.com. If this reading resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. Before we get into it, I do want to say that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description at blazegoddess.com. And if this reading resonates, please subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. But we're going to go ahead and get started. This is a super quick, will you get the raise or promotion? So, will pile number 3 get the raise or promotion? Will pile number 3 get their promotion? We have the 4 of Wands. Will they get the raise? Queen of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Swords. Will we get the raise? We have the Devil. A lot of cards. Then you have the 8 of Wands. I feel like for some of y'all, this is like really weird, but I feel like you are going to get the raise. You're going to be living it for a while. But then all of a sudden, I feel like you're going to get fired or you're going to get let go. Because you have the 10 of Swords and the Devil. It's like the 4 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Those are good cards, right? You have the 4 of Wands, which is happiness, you know, being happy, getting what you want. The Queen of Pentacles is talking about being worthy, you know, knowing your worth, getting what you receive, what you deserve. Then you have the 10 of Swords, which talks about a painful ending. Along with the Devil, which talks about, you know, obsessions, addictions, you know, just negative behavior. It can even mean manipulation. And that's really what I'm getting right now. And with the 8 of Wands, I feel like it was a massive switch. Like, it must have happened really fast. Like, one day they were complimenting you and then just turning around. Yeah, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune popping out. Like, underneath the 8 of Wands. Might as well put it right there because that's what I was talking about. With the Wheel of Fortune, you know, talks about the shift. Random things just come in alignment, you know? What's the Devil here for? Two of Wands. See, like, look at this. You have, like, a heel that leads straight into the staircase. It's like, with this certain company or this certain boss, if you make a certain amount... See, now I have the hiccups. If you make a certain amount, I feel like that's when they kick you out. If you learn too much about the company, they kick you out. Like, if you get too comfortable, that's when they let go of their employees. I've had a job like that before. And that's really what I'm feeling like. Because you even have the doors right here. And that's weird. What's the 10 of Swords here for? Like, you might reach the point where you can have the benefits and everything like that. Oh, maybe you don't get fired. Maybe you just don't get it at all. Maybe, they just keep you waiting and waiting and waiting. And then, like, you probably go and ask. And they just keep giving you excuses after excuses after excuses. Yeah, then you have the 8 of Swords up underneath the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, That's where the manipulation comes from. They're manipulating you so you stay. So what's a better way to manipulate an employee than promise a raise that they're never going to get? What is the Four of Wands here for? It's too many cards. What is the Four of Wands here? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're really happy to get started. You're ready to see that money flowing in. Yeah. See, there was the promise that was never really promised, I guess you could say. But I definitely feel like this is either for a little bit and you lose your job, or they promised you a long time that you're going to get one, and they say that it has to go through this person, this person, this person, but in full reality, they're just manipulating you, saying longer, 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 so you stay longer, longer, longer. Let's look up why. Like, what's stopping this raise? What is stopping them from giving you a raise? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Could be selfish or greedy energy. What is stopping the raise? What is stopping them from getting a raise? We have the Four of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. We have the Princess of Cups and Justice. What is stopping you from getting a raise? I feel like this could be selfish energy. Like, of course, more money that, this could be like a small business owner, or it could be like, I don't know, just like a small store or something. Like, if they give you more money, then it takes out of their pocket, and they don't want to give to the other people because then it's going to be less for them. Yeah, and then you got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is another selfish kind of card. With the Princess of Wands, yeah. It's like this person don't really want to see other people grow. Like, they kind of want to be the only ones on the pedestal. It's like they don't clap for other people. They don't want other people to bear their fruit and harvest. But they want to seem like they care, But in full reality, them being higher than other people actually makes them feel at balance. So really, like, I think it's just this person's energy. What is stopping the raise? Oh my gosh, I don't even know where that card went. Oh my god. I guess I just had a card vanish. So thank you, pile number 3. I really appreciate that. But I feel like that kind of is your boss when, I feel like they just don't want you to leave. Which makes no sense, because it's like, if you don't want this, it's like, if they don't want you to leave, why not just give you the raise? Instead of being greedy, trying to, take. But I really just think that it's this person. Like, whoever your boss is, it's them. So, like, if you can go to someone higher, like, let's say this is, like, your supervisor or your boss, and you went to, like, HR or something, what would happen? Would you get the raise then? If you pushed it to someone higher, what would happen? If you went to HR, pile number 3. Pile number 3 went to higher. That would still be a journey. I feel like if you went to someone higher and you asked for a raise, I feel like that's when you would get it. But I feel like with the Hermit, I feel like for a lot of y'all, you're just going to walk away from the situation. I feel like for some of y'all not going to take the hassle because it is a hassle. Like, you would have to defend yourself. You would have to basically bullet point it, crayon it, just for these people to understand. And I feel like you're just going to get disappointed. You're going to get tired of watering and taking care of this tree and then nothing happening. And I feel like you're going to kind of like bounce out. You're going to kind of hope for something elsewhere. You're going to, look for other options. But I feel like personally, you're not. You're going to keep getting manipulated to stay longer. And I feel like nothing's really going to happen. I feel like maybe if you really like lock down with wanting a raise from this exact place, but I feel like that's more pain than it is pleasure, in my personal opinion. I feel like it's going to be a pain for real. But that is all I see for you, pile number 3. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description at blazegoddess.com. If this reading resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help with the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Bye!